Can you hear me now? Can I get a thumbs up if you hear me? Can somebody type in the chat? I can hear you. I'm so sorry. Sometimes that happens. I don't know how that happened. I must. Okay, Renee, thank you so much for letting me know because it's been a couple of minutes. So this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I apologize for. Thank you, Cheryl Spellman. I appreciate you guys. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life, and approximately on October 26th. Hi, Lily Bell. Thank you so much. Approximately on October 26th, we planted some of these seeds. These are the packets of seeds that we used. We didn't use it all, right? And right here, and on that grow station right there, which is just a Walmart rack, that's what we grew right there. Some of them are ready to harvest. Some of them are big enough, just like people, some get bigger than others, or some people, just as smaller or take longer to develop, like when we're in grade school. So I'm in zone 9A, but originally I'm from New York, and out there, even though I'm in 9A, we get cold spells and it knocks down our plants sometimes, a lot of times, especially our citrus. So I understand it's hard to grow outdoors in the wintertime, if you can grow outdoors in the wintertime at all. And society makes us think that we have these limitations, but there are some vegetables, as you can see on the table, that will grow on a grow rack with some shop lights. Those are not grow lights. You don't have to spend the money for grow lights. You can use shop lights. There's the proof right there on that table. And we'll get closer to that in a minute. So we planted, how many packs? 2, 4, 6, 8 packs of seeds. Now, one of them, this one right here, it's on the rack right now. It's doing well. It needs to be outpotted. But most of them are brassicas, which are leafy crops. And look at that. Don't ever let anybody tell you what you can't do. You don't have to spend the money for hydroponics. And I said earlier that I don't necessarily like hydroponics because it's chemicals. That's the first thing. And second of all, your plants, unless you have a big one, because I saw G Mama grows hard in the garden. She has a big hydroponic system and her plants can get sizable. But I didn't have that. All right. And my plants could only get as high as the light on the hydroponic system. And most people have small ones. A lot of people use their hydroponic system to start their seeds. It's not necessary most of the time. Not. These dogs are going to get on my last nerve. They want to go out. I hear them at the door. They want to go out, and they want to come in, and they put mud all over it's been raining out here, by the way. I always say, try it for yourself. Yes. Now, I tried hydroponics. Now, I might be tainted about it because my hydroponics didn't work well, and it spilled water all over the floor. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Did I donate it or throw it in the trash? No, I didn't give it to nobody else because it wasn't working right. Maybe something I did. I just didn't like it. And I realized that my plants couldn't get big enough, and then I was going to have to put them in a pot anyway. So I was like, why skip that step? I'm going to do what I'm used to. So I got with this one on October, I think it was October 26th, I did a live and I planted all of these seeds that we're going to go over. So the first one we planted, and it was in a little itty tray. You could go back on October 26th. It was a live where it says indoor planting. And then I go through the process of up potting them. I got them in these 4-inch pots right now. Some of them probably need to get in bigger pots. I know the peppers do, because the peppers, they're going to stay in there until it's time for them to go outside, because I'm just trying to get a head start, and they're way over there on the grow station. But let me go over the seeds that we planted and tell you what my experience is. Salad bowl mix. I got some germination from this thing, but this is an old pack of seeds. And the older your seeds get, the less your germination is going to be. So you can just use more seeds because, well, no, I can't tell you that, because I had some cucumbers a couple of years ago. I planted all of the cucumber seeds because I said they were like 3-4 years old. And I said, oh, they're not going to grow. Well, they all came up. So test the seeds. Plant enough so you get something. But the older the seeds get, depending on how you store it, the less the germination is going to be. And these are inside the house. It's somewhat controlled environment because I keep it around 75 to 78 in here in the summertime, and in the wintertime I keep it around 70. So it's always in around the 70. So this is mixed salad bowl mix. Salad, I was having problems with salad for a while, but I cracked the code. I soaked these jokers. If I don't get a good germination rate on salad seeds, I get a little dish, sit them in that water for a minimum of 8 hours, and then I plant them so they can rehydrate and wake up. Arugula. Now this is from Baker Creek. This grew, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. I went on vacation and I didn't water it, and the arugula was doing the best initially, and then when I got back from doing what I was doing, nothing was watered. And some plants hold on to more water than others, and arugula doesn't hold on to a lot of water, so it dried up. I'll show you. No fault of the seed. That was my fault. So make sure you water your stuff. Spinach. This joker bolted. Spinach don't like warm weather. Put it outside. It likes freeze or frost or whatever. Spinach likes cold. Excuse me. Spinach bolted means went to seed. It flowered. It's flowering right now. Same thing happened to my broccoli. And the broccoli was outside. This was inside, and then I saw little flowers pop up on it. So I pinched the flowers off and I put it outside, but I think it's too late. But spinach germinated. If you don't keep your house cool like at 68, it's probably gonna bolt on you. At least that was my experience. Bok choy. Man, I could harvest these bok choy right now. Now I told you that I did not water them for a couple of days. Hence, it drying up. But bok choy is juicy and it holds on to water. The leaves have a lot of water in it. So it'll start drying up at the edges. And then, if you don't, it gives you more time. Arugula is not the same thing. Arugula's leaves are not as thick. But this one, I think every seed I planted, I got 2 platters of bok choy. I'll tell you how many I did, because I did 2 to 3 seeds per pod, and I only did 1 row, and all of that comes from, I think it's 6 pods times 3, so 18 seeds or more, because I think I got them all, or I put a little bit more in there, because we'll count the bok choy. I know what bok choy looked like. Then this one is Swiss chard. Now there's a difference between, I did 2 Swiss chards. Let me put this over, turn this over. I did this Swiss chard, which is from the Dollar Tree, and I did Ford Hook. Ford Hook Swiss chard is gonna be bigger than this one. This is just a mixed one. There may be some Ford Hook in there, but I can see the difference between this Swiss chard and this one. This one grows a lot quicker and a lot bigger, even in the small pods, than this one does. And I'll show you the difference between those things. So we're gonna put those down. Then I did some Merlot lettuce. Is there any more seed in here? Lettuce seeds are, no, there's no more seeds. I just kept the pack. Okay, Merlot lettuce. And this seed is old. I'm looking at the pack. Merlot lettuce came up, or did it? I think I see 1 or 2 of them with red leaves, but a lot of it is green and reddish mixed. So there's the Merlot lettuce. And I got this from Baker Creek a couple of years ago for free. They give you free seeds. I think every 5 packs of seeds you get, they give you 1. Gotta be careful. Kale. Kale is another plant. It did okay, but it didn't do good. I think there's only 2 or 3 kale over there. We'll look at it in a minute. And then this one. Man, if I had lost these seeds, I'd have been upset. I got 25 red Marconi red pepper seeds in here. And my pepper plants are right there. I planted 6 and I got 5. So we're gonna go over and I'm gonna show you what happened, or who did the best. You can see right now it's gonna be bok choy, right? and lettuce. Lettuce did good too. So let's go over here to to the table. I have to stand you guys up. That's what I don't like about lives. You can't edit. You gotta Let me put this down. You got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to drop this selfie stick. Y'all forgive me if you bounce around. Okay. So here we are. There we are. So this, here we go. Let me sit down and bring you closer. Let's get closer so y'all get the full view of what this stuff really looks like compared to my hand. So this is bok choy. This is bok choy and this is bok choy. There's 2 platters of them, right? You would buy this in the stores, baby bok choy. It's not going to get bigger than this. And then I don't know what this stuff is, but I washed them off because it looked like it's not moving. So I don't know what this is on these plants, but I'm going to harvest the bok choy because I need to replant. I need to replant because I'm running out of room and I got to make room for the spring crop. I'm not going to take it out right now, but some of them, like this one, the one that I just held up, but holding it up to my hand. See my hand? It's bigger than my hand. See that? And I have medium-sized hand. I don't have really teeny weeny hands. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 bok choys. All of these. This is a platter right here. Move this over. Make room somehow. So this is one. This is one, and all this is from seed. This is from October 26th. So what? A month and a half? And you have something that you can already cook. This is how you make sure that you're getting real plants because you grew it yourself. You know these jokers are alive. They're not made in a factory with chemicals. So that's one right there, right? And there's no way, unless you have a huge family, you're making a big pot of stir fry, because that's what I use it for. You don't use that many. I'll use maybe 2 of these for a family of 4. 2 of these mixed with the other stuff. This fly is getting on my nerve. 2 of these in it, or 2, maybe 3 in it. And you don't, the thing is, you know how you buy stuff from the supermarket? Let me get the computer just a moment. You know how you buy stuff from the supermarket and it goes bad? Well, you don't harvest all of these. You harvest what you need and you put the rest back on the rack until you need the rest of them. That's how you save money on how am I gonna get this? That's how you save. There y'all are. That's how you save money on vegetables, because it's going to continue to grow, just like you buy like basil and other things. You buy, hey J3, how you doing? Blue Hill Urban Balcony Garden. Hey, definitely for you, right? So that's how you save money. You don't harvest them until you need them. You just put them back on the rack. And another thing, for people like me who don't like cold and don't like going outside, you could do in your pajamas. You don't have to leave your house. And the shop lights, I'm getting on off track. So we said how many bok choy we have, right? Which is this one and this one, right? That's 2 of them. And I'll put them back on the rack as we go so I clear off the table. But it didn't take me long, a month and a half, and I got something that I can go ahead and cook, and I know it's real. I heard that they were making fake eggs. I just watched the video on that. I was like, what? Get some quail, guys. Get some quail. That's all I'm gonna say. They give you eggs in about 7 to 8 weeks. So bok choy, done, right? Let's go ahead and put it on the rack and go on to the next one. Move you out here so you can see everything. Y'all seeing all my business. I try to be neat, y'all, but I'll just do the best I can. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. So here's the bok choy, right? And I'll put that back on the rack. I gotta make room first. So let's take a look at what I was talking about. This is one, right? One tray, and all these are from seed. Y'all can check out the progression because I put it on video like every other week or every week or so. I did a videotape of me up potting them. I hope I did up pot, showed you all the up potting. I may not have, but I just put them back on the rack. Make sure I don't crush them. And I harvest them when I need them. And here's the second one right here. And this didn't cost me what? I paid about $5 for the soil. The pots you use over and over again. And then the lights and the shop rack and the lights you buy that one time. So the seed cost me about $3.50 and the soil kit cost me about $5. So $8, not just for this, but for most of them, I use one bag of soil. Okay, I'm pinching off leaves. Okay, so we got that done. On to the Ford hook and the regular Swiss chard. So you see this one with these humongous plants on it? I'm pulling it over. Try not to break it off because Swiss chard will snap off on you. The leaves are not that pliable. So this is Ford hook versus the ones that came from Dollar Tree. I'm trying to get one of the ones from Dollar Tree. I know this is from Dollar Tree because it's an orange one. See that? So Dollar Tree, let me put it next to each other. This is Ford hook. Pull that off. And I've been giving some of it to my rabbits, so you can see I broke it off. But look at the difference. See the difference? Ford hook gets a lot bigger than the Dollar Tree seeds. I don't know what kind. It's just a mixed bag of seeds. The Dollar Tree seeds for, and see if you break them off, they and this may have been from when I didn't water. So I just pinched those off. All right. The Dollar Tree seeds, they germinate and they do just as well, but they do not get as big as Ford hook. That's why I buy Ford hook, because the leaves get bigger than this. And it's the size of my hand. See that? And they get bigger than that. The leaves get bigger than my hand. I'm gonna pot these because these are cut and come again. You don't cut off the whole thing with the bok choy. I just cut off the whole head and just replant. Another thing with Swiss chard is that it's a biennial, so you'll have it for 2 years if you don't let it freeze or you don't cut it down. I had to look it up the other night because I have some Swiss chard that was planted last year, and I was like, I thought you were gone. They could go through a freeze. I've had these jokers freeze down to the ground, come back up, go through a Texas summer where it's over 100 degrees, and still be there the next year. They don't go away until you either don't water them for an extended period of time, which is, these were seedlings. So look, if you don't water your stuff, there's 2 things that will get rid of your seedlings for you: overwatering and not watering at all. So that's why they look like this. Plus I've been feeding them to my animals because there would have been more leaves on it. You see there's some of them that I broke off, but that's what I have them for. Some of them. The bok choy is from me though. So I'm gonna put the Swiss chard up. There's 2 plats of Swiss chard. So Ford hook, how many do it get? 3, 6, 9, 12. Is there any more over there? Yeah, there's one over here. Sorry, y'all. I'm moving around. 12. And this is definitely Ford hook. 13, 14. Try not to break it. And I do have some bad leads on here. I'm just gonna pinch them off. Right? I made a mess. So I have 14 of the Ford hook. Let's go and find it a space on the rack where I got it. And move on from there. It's a lot. And I still haven't shown you the Marconis. Now, because Ford hook is so tall, I put it on the bottom shelf. Sometimes you gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. I'm moving stuff around. This does not belong with this set. So let's put the Ford hook down on the bottom rack where it has more light. That might be another reason why it grew so tall, because it was further away from the light, and the plants that are further away from light reach for the light. So it's always better if you have tall plants or plants that you want to get taller to put them on a rack that has more space between the light and the bottom of the rack. So I'm putting this down there. And then this is the other, I missed one. This is the other Swiss chard right here. There might be some lettuce in here, but most of it is Swiss chard. The mixed Swiss chard, I'm gonna put it on the bottom rack too. Okay. Oh, I got two more I gotta put up. Swiss chard is doing its thing, y'all. I'll put it right. No, I can't. It's too tall. Shoot. I'll put it here until I get another thing. Shoot. This is the thing. When you move them around, you have to try to put them back the way you found it, and that's not always easy. Because they grow and they encroach on each other and fight for light, especially when it's indoors. So we got that done. On to the lettuce. Now lettuce used to give me a problem. Woo! Lettuce gave me a run for my money, I'll tell you that. I almost wrote lettuce off. I was like, I could grow almost everything, but I can't grow lettuce. I was mad at myself. Now, this is the regular lettuce, right? This one right here. And I don't like the shade that y'all got. So this is the regular lettuce right here. Aren't they pretty? Lettuce is mostly water. I grow it because I don't want to buy it. And what I put, mixed salad on this one. This one was salad mix. Yeah, these two right here were salad mix. I don't know what these are because they're not marked, but this has got to be the red Merlot lettuce right here. These two, see the little red in it? I didn't get a good germination rate out of there. Plus, I told you I didn't water, right? So some of them are bruised and battered, but they're mine, and I know they're real. Angela Calloway, how you doing? Where did I put my thing? So this is our salad right here, right? All of our little salad seeds. Salad didn't do that well for me, but at least I got some, right? At least I got salad. And I think these are cut and come again, my dogs. These are cut and come again. So I'm just going to up pot these and just pick leaves off from the side. I told you that I miss watering, right? So I'm picking these off. See that? GWH? How you doing? So Yes. So I have my own salad. And I'm gonna have this salad for a while because I'm gonna keep it going. I told you I just started doing better with salad. Salad took me a minute. And I was upset because I said I am a gardener, right? I grow all these difficult things like lemongrass and not stevia though. Stevia, I had to buy that one. But I usually do well with plants. Not salad, not until today. So I got different salad leaves that I'll mix together, which is fine. Now let me tell you what happened to my arugula. You know what happened, right? I didn't water it. There's some more arugula over there. So here are 5 arugula. I know arugula. But look, you know what that is? That's flowers. It's bolting. Arugula don't like heat. It don't like the 70s. It's like, I'm a 60s baby. A 60s or a 55 baby. Don't you put me in no 70-degree weather. It's bolting on me. I'm upset. Look at that. Just not get water all over the place. But look, that's what bolting is. Now I'm gonna pinch it off because I don't want flowers. It's telling itself it's time to make babies and for us to get up out of here. No. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arugula here. And then I have salad and spinach. Oh, salad and spinach. I know spinach is going to bolt because I already had that happen. Just a minute. Let me get my computer so I can see what y'all talking about. Salad and spinach, yeah. I see everybody put it outside, but this is supposed to be an indoor garden, so I just want to stay true to it. Blue Hill Balcony Garden. Wow, great indoor ceiling growth. Uh-oh. I missed it. Let me see if I could get it. No. Okay, I got a better one. If I got a better screen, maybe I could see it. Okay. I just learned something new, y'all. Okay. Blue Hill Balcony. Wow, great indoor ceiling growth. Here up north, hydroponics helps us get a jump start on spring because by September, October, baby, it's almost too cold. I know, because I'm from New York, Queens, Jamaica, Queens. I know it get cold. I moved down south. I was like, I'm done. I'm done shoveling snow. I'm done with the sanitation department burying us back in our... or being buried and having to shovel. One time, a couple of times, we had to crawl out the window and shovel ourselves out, but that's another story. I know about that cold up there and that wind chill factor. No. I was done. Done. Okay. Yes, but you can also get a jump start on spring planted in a little cup. Bulk planting, that's what I call it. I mean, just throwing a bunch of seeds in a little cup, or I'm gonna do the seed roll method for the spring crop because it works. Works well for nightshades. Doesn't work too well for leafy greens because then they become a tangled mess. That's why I didn't do it for these, because imagine all of these being a seed snail rows. People were asking me, why aren't you doing the seed snail row? Well, Oh, I know what happened with the arugula. I planted more than one in each pot. There are 3 of them in here. 3 arugula plants are in here, right? And I smell them. And if you grow your own arugula, be prepared for it to be stronger. Because I just ate one. I was like, oh, it was peppery. That's the only way I could explain it. It's not the kind of like hot pepper, but it's going to give you that between radish and pepper taste. I love arugula. I put it on my pizza. That's why I grow it. I really like arugula, but man, it's bolting on me. But that's fine. It's fine. And it's strong. So I know that now. I just mix it with the other regular salad and bring it down. So that's 5 of them right there. And then I have some more over here that aren't doing well because I told you I was gone for a while and then I did some other things and I was a bad gardener for a couple of days. Couple of days I wasn't doing very well with taking care of this indoor garden, and it shows. That's arugula right there. No, this is Swiss chard. I mean, this is kale. So I have 1, 2, 3. They look bad too. 4, 5. So I have 10 arugula plants. The bad ones, I didn't move them. What is this one right here? That's not arugula. This is mixed salad. If you don't water your plants and then you come back and water them, some of them are going to look horrible. There are a lot of people who buy seedlings, and it's because they had such bad experiences trying to grow from seed. The only thing I can tell you is that don't drown the plant. Leave about, I'd say, an inch of water on the bottom if you're going away, and then check it. Check it before you leave, because sometimes the plants will drink it up. The roots will drink it up from the bottom. And then make sure you water. Make sure you water from the top, and you leave about a half an inch or an inch of water in the bottom. And then pray, because if it dries out, well, then you're gonna come back and you're gonna find a bunch of stuff that look like this, if not all of it. Depending on the stage that your plant was in when you departed the premises, you might come back to nothing and have to start over. And it has happened to the best of gardeners. There is nobody who's a perfect gardener. We all misstep. We all have things that just pass away on us, and it's usually our fault, unless we get some kind of disease or we get some kind of bug in there. So let me see. Angela Calloway, J3, GWH, salad and, okay, Lily Bell, 49.25. Salad and spinach is still taking me a minute. Spinach and salad, of course, yes. I'll say hello to C. Thomas 9728. I believe that's what I saw. Salad, I told you I had to soak it. Salad is particular. I didn't get a great germination rate, but I got something. So years. And I was watching people with all these trays of salad, and then I started soaking it, and I even stratified some of them. Apparently salad likes cool weather. Hence, the arugula bolting on me. These haven't bolted on me, this mixed salad, but shoot, it doesn't like hot weather. Does not like warm weather. I know that from trying to grow it here in Texas. And spinach, I remember the first time I grew spinach here, I just threw some seeds out because I was desperate. My spinach was not coming up. If it's too warm, spinach will not come up. And if it does, it'll do what mine did here in the house, bolt, like this arugula is trying to do to me. I had thrown it in this cement tray, because I use the cement trays. They're like $8, $9 for a big cement tray. And a lot of people grow their salad in the cement trays. And I forgot about it. So spring came around and all these plants pop up. And I was like, I didn't know what it was until I Googled it, took a picture, and Googled like spinach. I was like, it was a mistake. Same thing with lavender. It needs a cold spell. Now, I don't know why my spinach came up. It did. It came up, but then it bolted on me, so it wasn't worth very much to me. So spinach is one of those plants, because I have some outside that was in a tray, right? And those are doing fine. The ones that were in here are the ones that tried to go to seed, and they look horrible. My arugula is doing fine. My arugula is doing fine, but it looks like I think arugula likes outdoors. I think arugula likes a little chill. Because it's getting ready they're trying to go to seed on me. Is this another one? And they're hiding. Look at that. That is arugula flowers. I got to put it outside. Unless I don't want it. The flowers are hiding. It's bolting on me. That's number 2. That's a different plant. See that? That's arugula flowers. See it? I'm a little upset. So if you keep a cool house, it won't bolt on you. But I guess I keep it too warm in here, because I think it's about 75, 78 degrees in the house right now. It's warm outside. I'm in Texas. Sometimes it gets cold, and then it goes right back to being warm. And we're going back into the warm thing. My heat has not come on. I have my propane heater right here. I only turned it on maybe 2 times, and I didn't need to turn on the house heat because it doesn't get that cold here usually. Which is why I have the propane heater. Usually, because we do get our moments, and when they come, woo! All right, who else? Let's see. GHW, your plants are looking good. They look good, but they could have looked better had I not went on vacation and then I went out to the farm. And I didn't look at them. Lily Bell, I'm in, where is this? I can't say it. Tonatasi, Florida. You're in Florida. And the weather is nice right now. I'm in zone 9A in Texas. I'm in central Texas in the Austin area. We're probably around the same line. If not, you're probably lower than me in a warmer climate than me. But it's around the same. Let's see. Angela Calloway said they're doing good. They are doing good. I'm happy. I'm happy that they did this. I was not surprised because I start my spring, which is why I have to harvest some of this stuff. I start my spring crop in pots inside the house. And I've been doing it for a long time. That's how I do it. Because I don't want to spend $5 for a seedling. Something like this right here that's getting ready to bolt on me. It is $5. And I don't want to spend $5. So I give myself about 8 weeks out. I'm planting seeds, especially tomatoes and peppers. Peppers take about 2 weeks to come up out of the seed. All right, let's see. C. Thomas. Hello, how are you doing? Let's see. M. Sustain. What is it? M. Sustain. 8915. How are you doing? Denise Hill. How are you doing? Oh, you finally caught a live. Oh, Tanisha Hill. I'm sorry. Lily Bell, you're in 9B, so you're lower than I am. I'm 9A, and I'm barely in 9A. If I stand on the way in the back, maybe I'm in 9A, but I count it because we got our microclimates. Like and sub done. Thank you. So this is our arugula that is going to seed. Now I want to show you my Marconi peppers. Did I cover everything? I hope I didn't leave anything out. Our Marconi peppers. So I planted 6 Marconi pepper seeds and 5 came up. In Oakland, I think 10A. Oh, wow. That's nice. That's nice. I want to go there soon. I'm going to go visit there. Oakland, California. So is it Oakland or did I say it right? Okay. I hope so. It's our Marconi peppers. Now I always check the bottom to see if any roots are coming out. That's when you know you don't have no choice. Yep. You in Oakland, California? It never rains in Southern. I think that Oakland, they mentioned Oakland in that song. So I got 5 of them right there. Now I had some tomato plants that I planted in here. They weren't a part of this planting, but if I had showed you those tomato plants, it was only 2 left when I came back from vacation. They looked horrible. 2 of them were still alive though. And Trans Hill, we're finally getting rain. We got some rain, but this is our rainy season right now. Right all the way until I'd say May, June. Then it just stops and it doesn't rain again until around now. We get very little rain. Miss J.K. Gardner, how you doing? Yeah, we finally got some decent rain. I planted 2 persimmons out there, and I bring my avocado trees in here. Y'all can laugh if you want to, but my avocado trees are not going to pass away. I'm not going to let that happen. Y'all looking at my entire house. I'm sorry, y'all. I try to be neat, but sometimes I miss. But I bring my avocado trees in. So there's a lot of things that you can grow indoors. People are growing lemon trees in I'm from New Orleans. It rains round year. I was in New Orleans. That's where I went on vacation. I went through New Orleans. I was in New Orleans for a while though. I love that airport. That airport is different. It has a different vibe to it. A lot of natural light. I'm a gardener, so of course I'm gonna love that. But it doesn't rain here. It gets super hot in the summer, and shoot, wintertime. Sometimes ain't wintertime. We get spurts of cold enough to knock down the citrus trees. People are growing citrus trees inside their house. This avocado tree is obviously too big for my house, but I grew these avocado trees from seed, from Walmart tropical avocado seeds. I'm from Pakistan. Okay. I've never been to Pakistan. Never been to Pakistan, but I heard it was warm. Was it warm? My coworker was from Pakistan. She was from Pakistan. We used to walk every day. I don't know if she ever went back. Yes, she did. She did go back. My coworker, used to walk with her every day. Anyway, she's a nice lady. I liked her. So if you are in a climate where you can't grow something, you can grow some of that stuff inside. You can grow your vegetables inside. This setup right here, I think the lights were about 20, maybe $20. I don't think they were $20. So the rack you could get on sale. I got the rack, and you don't even have to buy a rack. Go and get any kind of structure to hold the lights up. Shoot, you can put it on your countertop and put some stands up there to hold these lights up and grow it on your countertop. You could grow anywhere. Some people say you could grow the salad in your windowsill. That didn't work for me. So that's why I put the grow station here. And this is a homemade grow station with shop lights and a Walmart wire rack. And you don't have to get the 5-tier one. I mean, the 2-tier one will work, or 3-tier one will work. It doesn't take that much. When you compare it to buying $5 seedlings, $5 each for this. And I've noticed that they only give you one plant now. This is 2 plants in here. I could rationalize if there's more than one seedling in the pot, but now I've been looking through and they give you one. They make sure there's only one in there. And I am not paying $5, especially since I know I can grow them. Just give myself 2 months. 2 months before your last Friday. Let's see. Last year, I lost my soursop. I have soursops. Where are they? There's one right there. And then there's one right here on this side. I have 3 of them. Where's the other one? And there's one right there, which I need to. It's being blocked from the thing. That's a soursop right there. Don't put your soursop outside. That's a tropical plant. Don't put it outside. I didn't take it in during the winter. I'm trying to grow it from seed now, but it's hard to grow it from seed unless you get somebody to get you some fresh seeds. So if you know somebody, where are you from? Lily Bella, you near the East Coast, or you know any West Indians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, who else has it? Shoot, Mexicans. Mexico has it. That it's a tropical plant. Anybody who is from the tropics probably and goes back home can probably get you some seeds. I'm not going to say whether agriculture is going to let them, but those seeds, the fresher they are, the more probability you have of getting a plant. As a matter of fact, if you could buy a fresh soursop, and Florida has them, that's right. If you get a fresh soursop, use the seeds that are from that soursop fruit that you have. And then you'll probably get something. Because if you buy a seed from eBay, Etsy, all that stuff, and it's dried up, ain't gonna grow. It's not gonna grow. Another plant that is like that is the cacao tree, the chocolate tree, the tree that makes chocolate. You can't let that seed dry out. You can't let that seed get old. It will not grow for you. All right. Sorry about that. Soursops are not cheap. I did get one from Amazon, and I think I got it for less than $30, but I don't know. Let me see what else is going on. Climate Miss Suburban not 8915. The climate is very hot in my country. It's very hot in Texas most of the time, over 100 degrees. Well, you know, if you are from that area, yeah, it gets super hot and dry. Lily Bell, near Tampa, there's a lot of them here. That is where I got the seeds from. Okay, as long as they're fresh, it should grow. Maybe soak it and then try to plant it again. Terrence Hill, I tried soursop and Jamaican sorrel. They didn't thrive. Yeah. Jamaican sorrel needs heat. And you don't get it till the end of summer. Because I told you it's over 100 degrees out here in Texas, right? And those jokers, sorrel gets huge. Basically Jamaican Kool-Aid. That's what I call it. My mom's Jamaican, so no shade, okay? My family's Jamaican. Hence Jamerica, Jamaican American. So sorrel needs heat and it needs time to get big. You will not get any pustules or the flowers, the pustules that you use for sorrel until the end of summer. Even here in Texas, that's when it starts putting out. I'm gonna bust this dog upside the head. She's interrupting my video. Getting on my nerve. And it's that puppy. And she'll probably go tear something up because I'm ignoring her. However, back to what I was saying about the sorrel. Sorrel bushes, they get as wide as my table, right? And you only need like 2 or 3 of them. Because when they put out, first of all, they get huge. They get taller than me. They get about 6 foot, sometimes higher. And then they become basically a small building, especially if you have 3 of them. They take up a lot of land. And you don't get anything till the end of summer. So don't give up on them unless you have a short growing season. It gets cold because then you ain't gonna get nothing. Maybe if you're in a cold climate, start them inside. And then hopefully you'll get some. That usually in August, that's when I start getting my sorrel. August, September. But if you up in north, September is cold. So they are beautiful, Terrence Hill. They're beautiful, but they're big. They get huge. And I grow them from seeds. I think I got some sorrel seeds. I didn't grow them last year because I have so much dried. I dried it and put it in the cabinet and I didn't need any more. So I don't know, sorrel. You know, we put white lightning in it. Y'all know what that is? Ray and Nephew, overproof rum. We put that in it. That's part of one of the things that we put in it. Let me see, how do I make mine? I make it with ginger, sorrel, water, of course. I might put some cloves in there. And then sugar, a lot of sugar. A lot. Sorrel is supposed to be really sweet. It's not good for you. And then Ray and Nephew. And then with the sugar and the Ray and Nephew, you better not leave the house. Just make whoever drinks it, just make them stay overnight because you're going to be held responsible. Terrence Hill, I'm trying again, of course. Okay. M Sustain 8915. In summer, more than 45 degrees Celsius. Wow. And then, so I don't see anything else. So I've showed you my indoor garden. I don't think I forgot anything. Once I start harvesting the bok choy, I'm going to start replacing it with my I'm not going to plant more bok choy, maybe a few more, because I can't eat all of that. I got to eat it, bunch by bunch. But that is what's gonna make room for another tray. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna start another tray next week because our last frost date here in Zone 9A, our last frost date is supposedly February 28th. So I have January and February. So I gotta start at the end of December in order to have plants to put out. Reason that we put our stuff out is not because of cold. It's because it gets so hot out here in Texas, that everything, you're struggling just to keep it alive. The soil cracks, the plants dry up. It's a struggle. It is a struggle. Anyway, y'all, this dog is getting on my nerve, but I love her. I do. I really do. I love this dog, but shoot, she's something else. Just like every person is different, every animal is different. Oh, well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I just wanted to give you an update before I started harvesting it. How do you control the fungus gnats? You see that red bag up there? They were coming. They were showing up, but I nipped their butt in the bud because I know how, just like that fly is flying around annoying me. He's right there. I'm looking at him. He's probably laughing at me. I'll get him in a minute. I got something for him too. But for fungus gnats, this is what I do. I ordered this just for fungus gnats, right? Mosquito bits, right? And if you can't find the mosquito bits, I ordered this from Amazon. If you can't find the mosquito bits, go ahead and get the mosquito dunks and crush them up and I put them in a pitcher of water and soak them overnight. And then I water with the plants with it. And then I take some of these mosquito bits that look like this, and I put them on the bottom when there's water in there, because I tell you put water in there. And fungus gnats, that's what they are. They like that. You wanna get rid of the babies. It's not gonna get the adults, but they won't be able to reproduce. It stops the reproduction process. That's how you get rid of them. You stop them from reproducing. That's what this thing does. Anyway, guys, this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I thank all of you guys for being. Remember this mosquito bits or mosquito dunks. Crush it up or use this. Soak it, water with it, and put some in the bottom of the tree. You ain't gonna see no mosquitoes. Mosquito gnats. Hey, LGG, we're going to wrap it up. Can you watch the replay for me, please? Unless you've been watching on TV. So this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. This is my indoor garden. If I can do it, you can do it. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday if I don't get on live again. And remember, don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do in your house, because you can. You can grow this stuff in the house, and most of it grows well. You all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.